Hi guys, welcome to Paul's Cooking Adventures. Today we're going to be making some lovely tiger prawns from Queensland, Australia. We're going to do these in a lime butter sauce. We've got some lovely roasted cherry tomatoes and some asparagus. Let's get cooking. Let's talk about the prawns that we have today. These prawns are tiger prawns from Australia. They're from Queensland, which is the top of Australia. They're absolutely beautiful species. They are so sweet to taste, and I can't wait to cook these today. Let's run through our other ingredients. We have a brown onion or an eschalot. We have some garlic. We have some cherry tomatoes, which are on the vine. We have some lovely asparagus. We have a little bit of spring onion, some limes, and some lovely parsley from my garden. Let's get cooking. For our lovely asparagus, what we want to make sure is we want to get rid of this harder part of the asparagus down the bottom. So all we're going to do is we're going to make them nice and straight and even so that they're all the same size. And then we're going to cut from roughly around this part here where they start to turn white and a little bit rooty, and just on a bit of an angle down. You can use these ones in the soup. These ones are absolutely perfect. You can see how we put a little bit of an angle on the asparagus, and these ones are going to cook up absolutely wonderful. For our lovely cherry tomatoes, we're just going to put them in an oven tray. We've got a little bit of olive oil, just a light olive oil here. You don't want too much power behind your olive oil. Just give a lovely sprinkle of oil over the top. We can then go on with a lovely hit of sea salt and some cracked pepper. Into our oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Our spring onions, all we're going to do is very finely slice. Our lovely parsley, we're just going to chop off the root parts for these. We can discard them, and we're going to very finely slice our parsley. The easiest way to chop your parsley very fine is after we've thinly sliced them, hold on to the top of your knife so your fingers are out the way from underneath, and all you're going to do is up and down with the back of your knife. And keep on coming backwards and forwards across your parsley. You can then straighten them up and push the big bits over the top and keep on cutting again. And there we have it, our super fine parsley. For our lovely prawns, we're going to split these ones down the back. What we do with this one is we use a serrated edge knife for this one. We hold it nice and firm on the top, and we can just cut into the back of the shell. Just slowly backwards and forwards with this one. You don't want to do it too hard, just until you break the surface, and then you can cut all the way along. You can then run the knife down to the back of your prawns, just down to the tail, and then we're going to get our other knife here, the nice one, and then just cut straight through a little bit more until we start to reach the other side. We don't want to go through the other side, because what we're going to do with these ones is we're going to open up our prawn, and we're going to cook this opened up like this. The only thing that you'll need to do is on the inside of your prawn, you'll clear out any of the intestines which are running down this side, just there. Don't worry about removing anything from this lovely head. This head has so much flavor in it, and it will taste absolutely beautiful in your prawn. And then you want to lay your prawns out on a tray like this, so that they're nice and straight, ready to go. What you want to do is grab yourself some garlic. Then we need to peel our garlic. Then we need to chop our garlic very fine. We can then grab ourselves an onion, and we could cut it very fine as well. With our prawns, we just give a lovely little bit of sea salt inside the prawns. We can grab a lime, and we're going to give a lovely zest. You want as much lime flavour in these prawns as possible. With our lime then, we're going to take off the skin. And once our skin has been removed, we're going to segment our limes. The way we do that, there's lines in between each one. You want to cut on one side of the line and then on the other side of the line, and we'll take out the lovely segment. We can then put our segments into a bowl. The other piece of lime here, just make sure you squeeze out all the juice, not to waste it. Our water has now come up to the boil. We've got our asparagus. We're going to put it into this water. This water, I've put a lot of salt in there to make it very, very salty. It helps with two things, keeping a lovely flavour in that asparagus, and it also keeps that lovely bright greenness to it. This should only take a couple of minutes. And that's about all our asparagus requires. And then we can lay our asparagus down in between our lovely prawns. These ones can now go into our grill. Our pan's been heating up. We can grab some butter. You want a lovely bit of butter in this one. We can go straight in with some garlic. And our onions. We don't want to brown our garlic or our onions. We're just trying to infuse the flavour into the butter. At this stage now, we can go in with our spring onions. And we can go in with our parsley. What we can do with our limes now, these prawns are half cooked. They've still got another half to go. They've only been in for under 5 minutes. Put a couple of the limes on each one. We can put our juice into the sauce. And then with this lovely sauce, we want to nappe it over the top. Don't forget your asparagus. We want some on the lovely asparagus as well. And we can keep some sauce for the side. And we go back under the grill. Another 5 minutes for our prawns under the grill, and then these lovely tomatoes are all ready at the same time. Wow, look at those beauties. Even though these look beautiful the way they are, we can plate them up for plate presentation. What we'll do with that one is we'll grab the asparagus. Our lovely asparagus down. We got these lovely tomatoes. We can put the tomatoes down, and then we have our lovely prawns. And then we can go over just with a little bit more of that lovely sauce that we have, nice and fresh. And there we have it, guys. This is one beautiful dish. You're going to love this one. These prawns, the tiger prawns from Queensland, are absolutely beautiful. You're going to love this one. It's a great dish. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Look forward to the next recipe. See you guys.